Welcome back to MSU Tonight. I'm joined in the studio by Abby Capps. Welcome to the show. Hey.
Hi.
Thanks for being on.
You're welcome.
All right, so today, of course, we're talking about your freshman experience as a racer, but first we're going to focus a little bit on your envisionment for what you thought college was going to be pre-COVID era.
Right.
What were you thinking college would have been like?
Well, I was thinking there would be no Zoom. Everything would be in person, obviously. I was also thinking that there would be more activities through school, and I'd be able to get involved more. So, I mean, that's not true. It didn't happen.
So that was a lie.
Yeah. But.
All right. So how did, aside from the activities, how did COVID kind of just come in and bolster, especially with these like coming into, you know, college, the move-in experience, the first few weeks where you're getting adjusted? How has COVID kind of impacted and bolstered your previous, you know, thoughts about it?
Right. I mean, I commute, so the whole moving in thing doesn't kind of like connect with me. But it was just like the whole, you know, everything was just not going to be the way I always planned it was going to be, especially the starting out my senior year. Like, it just was all different, so.
Yeah. So what are some of the oddities, little quirky COVID things that you've kind of noticed or have like become part of your routine?
So the mask, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yours is adorable. So
thank you.
You're welcome.
I think, I don't know, I just, you know, the mask is the biggest thing. There's nothing really, I mean, obviously keeping distance and stuff like that. But, I mean, I do everything that you're supposed to do, and, I mean, I think it's changed a lot of the things I do and, like, how I do things, but overall, I don't really have anything different.
Expand on that, though. Like, you said that it was changing the way that you're doing things.
Right.
So, like, what sort of things have you had to, like, change?
So, for example, like, you know, before coming to college, we were going on vacation, can't do that, you know, or, for example, rush week. Yeah, so, you know, that changed a lot, you know, it didn't go the way that we had planned, and I had to, like, distance and do everything via Zoom, and so just, like,
so were all your rush events were on Zoom, or how did that work?
Yes, so most of our events were on Zoom. But we had one day, pref day, and that was in person, and they only let a couple of people into the sorority suites, and we all wore a mask, we were socially distanced, so that was about the only day that we had in person. And then bid day was also over Zoom, and then, yeah, so we kept up with like the social distancing and the healthy aspect of it, but yeah.
Did it feel, gosh, how do I word this? Because, you know, in the movies you see rush and sororities as, I don't know, how do you beat that idea, especially when you have COVID? So did it still carry that kind of hype and pump, or, you know, was it kind of just, you know,
I wouldn't say that. I would say I was excited, but I feel like doing Zoom made me a lot more nervous than I would have been in person, just because I'm an outgoing person. So just being in Zoom and being in one area, like, it just didn't live up to the expectations that movies show, and that, like, my friends would tell me about that are already in college, and just so it didn't really live up to what I thought it was going to be.
Gotcha. So as far as the semester goes, are you dreading it? Has it failed the vibe check? Like, are you doing good?
I think I'm doing good. I enjoy a lot of my classes. There's not one class that I'm like, oh, I can't stand it. But I mean, I'm a very big planner in an organization. Like, that's like one of my key things or whatever. So I feel like everything's fine, the semester's going good, but the further I get into college, the less interesting it is to me.
The less interesting?
Yes.
Hey, you know, sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely
really
agree.
do. So, I mean, outside of classes, are you finding extracurriculars or anything that you're able to really just have a good time in, despite that COVID has kind of just...
Right. There is the pre-health club and like the pre-med club on campus, so we'll do like Zoom meetings, and they'll like give us insight, and so that's really good to have, because I want to go to med school after college, so they give good insight, and it's very intriguing to talk to other people who had the same life path after college and all that as me, so that's something that I really enjoy.
That's awesome. That's totally great.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that you have that. Yeah, no. COVID dining COVID has changed dining on campus. So
Yeah.
are you like hating college food? Where do you eat mostly as a freshman?
I eat at my house because I'm commuting.
That's
but
right,
I've eaten at Winslow's once, and it wasn't that bad. I mean,
No. Has Winslop improved?
yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad to
I
hear
would
that.
say so. Yeah, the burger was really good that I had, so it was good. It
Good
wasn't
news.
my stepdad good, but it was like good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us. The show isn't over yet. When we come back, Abby and I are going to go head to head in a game of What's in the Box? Who's going to be victorious? I have a spoiler alert. It's going to be me. Definitely me. It's going to be me. I'm sorry to inform you.
Yeah.
I will win. I'm a good guy.